I just thought, well, you know, let's try a painting show. You know, let's try a painting show, um, and, uh, and sort of teach people how to paint. Though I knew right away it wasn't going to be your regular painting show. It was going to be more of a fucked up one. So what? How do we get going? How do we get moving? Even though it doesn't seem to be you know, so fruitful. You know, it seems to be not everything you do. You know, doesn't turn to gold. It turns into a wilted flower. You know, and but you know, I tell you, you just gotta embrace that. If that's what you do, if your output is a bunch of wilted flowers, then you know, go for that and expand on the wilted flower motif. You know, I look back actually when I was young, and a lot of times when you are young and interested in making art, one tends to want to be perfect. You seek that out. Usually you'll take classes where they show you how to be perfect, and so I did try to be perfect. In fact, I think I really wanted to be really accurate in what I'm doing and the way I'm painting and depicting things. I recall really wanting that. But I think I've guess gotten better at understanding who I am, I guess. And I think I tick better. I feel better. I feel more accomplished when I celebrate, you know, sort of this failure. It frees me up because maybe I'm really a perfectionist, and so if that's the case, then one could get bent out of shape when things don't go right. And so if you add that ingredient of accepting failure, then you know, at least you have a release valve from when things don't work out. These I did. These were little portraits I did through a gallery in Philadelphia that I streamed live, you know, on the internet, and so I did these and then ran and made a Philadelphia cheesesteak. So they're not terribly bad actually. Like I like this one, you know. But you can see you simplify what you're doing as opposed to being more more detailed, I guess. Sort of the equation.
Okay, and let's go ahead and get the lemon in. We have some ice. Let's put the ice in first. Let's get the celery. There you go. And put some seltzer water in there while we're at it.
It was just another one of these ideas, you know. I don't think I would have thought of the idea initially, you know, when I sort of hatched Let's Paint TV or even begun doing the treadmill. I never occurred to me to, you know, it's just an idea that kind of comes about, and I gave it a shot, and I guess I like I like doing that stuff. If having an idea and and trying to do whatever that idea is. And I think being an artist, one seems to enact those ideas more so because it's sort of your job to do that, I think, maybe, as an artist. It's your job to really respond to these ideas and try to do something with them and present them, possibly.
That's good. Let's see if we can add some more lemon to that, give it a little zest, if we can. Okay. Maybe not.
I guess I always actually wanted to paint those palm trees from looking up at them, because that's sort of a very, when you think of Hollywood or Beverly Hills in movies, they always show that scene of those kind of palm trees, looking up at the palm trees, and you go down the street like, I don't know, Beverly Hillbillies and, you know, endless movies and TV shows. So I kind of always wanted to do a painting of that idea. So I did a whole bunch without any kind of skyline. It was just the palm trees. And so I did a little arts and crafts fair out in the desert, and I had them all at the fair, and I just got a bad response from everyone. These are people from the Midwest or even Canada that are coming down. They're snowbirds, and they just didn't get it, and no one bought any. You know, no one bought it, no one wanted to buy it. But anyway, so I failed in a sense with these paintings, and but I had started playing around with the skywriting. I did like a heart, you know, in the sky. That was cute. I ended up selling that one. But I think it was just a frustration, and also playing with that idea of you know, the frustration, and also sort of the unreal aspect that would probably, no one would ever really do that, you know. So it's surreal, you know. No one would do that. I don't know if maybe someone would, you know, get away with doing it, but it's not very common to do that.
Welcome back to Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, John Kilduff, and what do? That's right, we do it all. We can do it all, guys. We can, of course we can. We run, we paint, we make wonderful blended drinks, and we take your calls about creativity, and that's it. That's all we got to do, and the show's over right now. Goodbye now, everybody. Hello. No. No, we're still in it here. We have a wonderful show for you.
Oh, Let's Paint TV, Let's Paint TV, Let's Paint TV.
Right here.
But I also have even more tapes, basically all on these shelves going back, that have really not been. I think I probably did, and that was for 13 years. I would say I did at least 20 shows a year, but I think I did more. So maybe say 300. I probably did 300 shows. Though I want to think that it might have been a little more. But somewhere in that ballpark. In 2008, there's already, you know, YouTube has already, you know, been out for a couple of years, and this whole live internet streaming thing was now becoming more available, and so the opportunity to do your own show live anywhere to the world was now available. So I was really kind of interested in that idea, because see, it's your own deal. No one's telling you what to do. There's no money involved. So you're free to really do anything. So it was always a great release and escape. But the only drawback is that now I have to do all the work. And I don't have 3 cameras that are, and a director switching the cameras and you know, technical help. I don't have that anymore, and the quality's terrible. But I am, you know, in the same sense, since I'm sort of you know, hogging for TV time, I'm able to be on, if I wanted to, 24 hours a day. even just doing this show, you know, in my studio there on the internet, it occurs to me, even though I do see people watching and I do see people sort of interacting, it does occur to me that maybe I'm talking to myself and that there is really no one there. And in fact, one day I did do the show and I didn't turn on the broadcast button. So I saw people, it said that people were there, but no one came into the room, and so I had no interaction. And I just figured, okay, no one's coming in, whatever. And I did the whole show, and I was talking to myself.